to start in child's pose today, just taking a nice long stretch. Beautiful. Just reaching those fingertips up as far as you can. Pushing your bum down towards your heels at the same time. And just continue holding here. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in and out. In and out. In and out. Walking those fingertips forward now. Bum comes up towards the ceiling. We're going to take our left hand, feed it under the right, looking out to the right side. We're just going to hold here just for about 20 seconds. Holding for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking that arm back. Right hand now feeds under the left, and we're going to look to the left. And we're going to hold here for 20 seconds. Holding for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sinking your bum back to your heels, reaching those fingertips forward. Let's lift up onto our hands and knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees hip distance apart under the hips. Tummy down into happy cat. Look up to the ceiling, round into angry cat. Happy cat, angry cat, rounding that spine up as much as you can here. Beautiful, keep going here. Really push those hands into the mat. Beautiful for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Neutral spine, bum back towards the heels, and then we come up, bring the shoulders over the wrists, stretching out those wrists, hinging back and forward. Back and forward. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. Bring those shoulders over the wrist, just enough until you feel that stretch. I don't want it to be painful, and then coming back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center. We're going to walk our hands around to the right, finding about 2 o'clock. Keeping the knees where they are. Happy cat, angry cat. Looking up, rounding the spine, look through to your knees. Drop the tummy down, look up. Round the spine, look through to your knees. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last ones. All right, keeping your hands where they are. Hinge your bum back to your heels and then forward over the wrists. Back to the heels, forward over the wrists. We want to just keep a bit of a neutral spine here. So just keep your gaze looking down to the mat. Beautiful. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walking the hands back through center, then around to the left. And we're going to find about 10 o'clock. Happy cat, angry cat. Happy cat, angry cat. Rounding the spine, pushing it up towards the ceiling. Dropping down, looking up. Beautiful, keep going here. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Neutral spine, bum back to the heels, forward over the wrists. Bum back to the heels, forward over the wrists. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walking the hands back through center, lifting the right arm up to the ceiling. We're going to thread the needle now, looking up to those fingertips. Our gaze follows the fingertips the whole time. Rest the arm down. Lift and thread. Lift and thread. Resting that arm down onto the mat so you can get that little stretch through the shoulder. Lift and thread. Beautiful. That's looking really nice, everyone. Lift and thread for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lift and thread. Let's swap sides now. Left hand comes up and we thread, resting the arm down onto the mat. Lift and thread. The gaze follows those fingertips the whole time. Lift and thread. Lift and thread for 5, 4, 3, lift, get the arm right down onto the mat, 2, and last one. Pushing back the child's pose for a moment, taking that nice long stretch again through the spine. If you need to give the wrists just a little bit of a roll out here, rolling them around one way, then rolling back the other way. Okay, we're going to be lifting back up onto the hands and knees here. Our right hand is going to come to the back of the head. Really want you to think about keeping that neutral spine here as well, looking down to the mat. From here, we're going to rotate, look up to the ceiling, and then come back to that neutral spine. Lift and lower. Lift, looking up to the ceiling. Now let's kiss our elbow to elbow. Lift, elbow to elbow. Lift, elbow to elbow. 2 more. Lift, elbow to elbow. Last one. Let's swap sides. Left hand comes to the back of the head. Neutral spine to begin with. Lift and come back down. Looking to the mat. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift. Let's bring our elbow to elbow now. Lift. Looking up to the ceiling. Elbow to elbow. Beautiful. Lift. Elbow to elbow. For 3, 2, and last one. Hands back down, pushing into child's pose. All right, let's work our way back to a seated position now. So you can cross those feet over if you like, walk the hands back and flip over onto your bum, or however you like to get there is fine. All right, we're going to do our spine stretch now. So we're going to take those legs out as wide as we can here. Pointing the toes up towards the ceiling. Sitting up tall here. If you need to sit on a pillow, feel free to pop a pillow under your bum just to help with that height. Hands down to the mat, chin to chest. We're going to round that spine, push forward, pulse 1, 2, 3. Sit back up tall. Chin to chest, round the spine, push forward, 1, 2, 3. Back up tall. We get those toes pointed up to the ceiling. Chin to chest, round the spine. 1, 2, 3. Back up tall. 1, 2, 3. Back up tall for 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one. 1, 2, 3. Coming back up. Now we're going to be coming into that hold. We're going to do it a little bit differently. So I think we did this a couple of times last week. We're just going to place our hands on the mat. We're going to think about dropping our elbows down towards the mat. Now you may find you go, nope, there is absolutely no way those elbows are coming down. That's okay. Just hold into that position and just think about sinking them down. You could also grab a pillow and just pop that under your elbows as well. And just sink down into that pillow. Think about dropping the elbows down. So it doesn't mean you need to be reaching the fingertips all the way forward. Just place them in that comfortable position and think about getting the elbows down. Beautiful. Keep holding here. Got 20 seconds to go. Point those toes up to the ceiling. We've got 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sitting back up tall. Beautiful work. All right, we're going to swing those legs around. Just sitting lengthways on our mat. We're just going to lie down. We might go for a nice wide knee rock here. So take your feet to either side of the mat. We're going to drop those knees down to one side. Look over the opposite shoulder. Drop the knees down to the other side. Look over the shoulder. Just think about trying to get those knees down as far as you can. For 3 each side. 2. And last ones each way. Beautiful. Walk those feet back in together now. I'm just going to lift the legs up into tabletop, but you can really bring the knees closer into your chest. I'm just going to place our hands onto our knees. Now from here, we're really going to squeeze those knees in, keeping the toes together. We're going to open and draw a circle with those knees. And then we come back up more into a tabletop position. And we squeeze the knees into the chest, out and around as we come up. Squeeze them in. Beautiful, that's it. You can just take your time here. So we squeeze the knees in, we open the knees and draw a circle, meeting right back up at the top. So we hold both knees, we pull them into our chest, we take them out to either side. So one goes to the right, one goes to the left, and touch back up in the middle. All right, we're going to reverse that circle now. So see if you can go the opposite way. So we start more up in that tabletop kind of like position, come out, and then into the chest as we meet the knees back together. Push away, knees come apart, squeeze them into the chest as they come back in together. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Drop those legs down to the mat. Hands come down by your side. Push the back of the waistband down into the mat. Let the light back in so you can get your hand under your lower back. Push the light out. Can't get your hand underneath. Let the light in. Push the light out. Let the light in. All right, in a moment we're going to go for our 3 bridges, our 3 roll-ups with the hips. We're going to make these really nice, slow and controlled movements. Really squeezing the glutes at the top of the movement, pushing the hips up to the ceiling. So when you're ready, push the light out. Start to roll those hips up to the ceiling. Squeezing those glutes, push the hips up as high as you can. Coming back down nice and slow. Allow every single part of your spine here, right down to your coccyx to touch the mat, and then let the light in. Push the light, roll up, squeeze, roll back down. Push the light out, squeeze the glutes, roll back down. Let's throw one more in there. Push the light out, roll the hips up, squeeze, roll back down. Don't let that light in until your bum hits the ground, and let the light in and drop the knees from left to right. Beautiful, that's it. For 3, 2, and last ones. All right, taking the left leg long, we're going to bend the right knee in and just bring our hands behind our leg and just bring those fingertips, interlace those fingertips together, holding the leg up. Extend the leg out long, pointing those toes. We're going to bend the knee and extend the leg long. Bend and extend, bend and extend. Now, when that leg is out straight, if you're not feeling as much of a stretch here, you want to get a little bit deeper, straighten the leg and pull the leg a little bit closer towards your body, and then continue going. And hopefully you'll feel that stretch just a little bit more intense. Keep going here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg long. From here, we're going to drop the toes down towards our nose. We're just moving from the ankle. Point the toes, then drop the toes down towards the nose. Ballerina toes, then drop the toes down towards your nose. That's it. Keep going here. Breathing through it. See if you can drop those toes down a little bit closer, down towards your nose, and extend. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop that leg down, swapping sides now. Bringing the left leg in Interlacing the fingers behind the leg. Bend, extend, bend, extend. If you need a little bit more from that stretch, we take the leg long, pull the leg a little bit closer to the body, and continue. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg long. Ballerina toes, then drop the toes down towards your nose. Point, drop them down. Point, drop them down. See if you can get them a little bit further each time they drop down towards your nose. Keep going here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg back down. Okay, from here, we're just going to roll over to face towards the camera. So we're going to bring our right arm, sorry, I should say that again. So whichever arm is closest to the camera, up behind. Whichever leg is away from the camera, we're going to plant the foot into the mat, and then we're going to roll over onto our side. Okay, from here, that top arm can come up in line with the bottom arm. Top leg comes long. Now, if you feel a little unstable here, just take a little bit of a bend in the knee. Now, from the fingertips to the toes is one long straight line. We're going to try and keep that line as we take the foot forward, take the arm back, looking up to the ceiling. And then as we come forward, take the leg back, arm comes forward. Beautiful, that's it. So we've got the top leg long, pointing our toes, and that bottom leg can have a little bit of a bend here if you needed to. But if you wanted to, I know this is a stretch class, but if you wanted to work a little bit more on your core and stability, you could have that bottom leg long, and it just makes it a little bit more challenging. But if you want to take that aspect away today, just take a nice deep bend in the knee, and then we just focus on that top arm and leg moving. All right, let's go for 5. Up to the ceiling as the arm comes back. 4, 3, 2, and last ones. Beautiful. Take a deep bend in both of those knees now. We're going to bring that bottom arm out in front. Top arm comes really over those fingertips. So just move a little bit back so you can see what my fingertips are doing. This top hand reaches over the hand. So a good palm's distance in front. So really reaching over. Take the arm back behind, down past the waistband and around. Bigger circles you've got here. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. Of course, if you're niggly in the shoulder, just draw the circles with your elbow. Each time the hand comes back past the other fingertips, really reach over the other hand. So you're getting a full range of motion here. Looking up to the ceiling as the arm comes back for 3 more, and we're going to reverse. 2. And 1. Let's reverse those circles now. Down past the waistband, up and around. Down past the waistband, up and around. Reaching those fingertips over that bottom hand. For 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lift the arm up to the ceiling. We're going to take it right back behind, resting it down towards the ground. Keep those knees bent. See if you can get that shoulder down to the mat. If you can't, you can always pop a pillow under the shoulder. So let all of those muscles through our neck, chest, shoulders, arms relax. Any tension you're holding here is just going to release out through the fingertips. Holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the knees up to the ceiling here. All right, now to roll onto the other side, we're going to leave that arm out. Take the leg down and we roll over. I'm going to turn around so I'm facing the camera, but you can if you like, or you can just roll over and just listen to my voice. All right, so we bring both arms up and overhead. We can keep a bend in the bottom leg if we like, and from our fingertips to our toes is one long straight line. As we kick forward, the arm comes back. As we kick back, the arm comes forward. Now that bottom leg, if you want to today, you could always take that out long and you're just going to be working more on balance and stability. But if you just want to feel that nice flowing movement here, just take a nice deep bend in the leg. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Take a deep bend in both knees. Bring both arms out in front into our arm circles. So take the arm back, up, down past the waistband and around. Big circles you've got here. And of course, if your shoulder's niggly, just bring your hand into your armpit. Draw those circles with the arm. Now, each time that hand comes down past the other hand, we really reach over the fingertips as far as you can. Get full range of motion here for 3, 2, and last one. Reverse those circles now. Go back down past the waistband, up and around. Down past the waistband, up and around. Reaching those fingertips over for 3, 2, and 1. Take that arm up to the sky, back behind, resting it down onto the ground. Keep your knees bent to the side. See if you can drop that shoulder down. Of course, if you're finding the shoulder sitting up too much, just pop a pillow there and rest the arm into the pillow. With each breath out, we're just going to let all of those same muscles relax, just like we did on the other side. The muscles in our neck, shoulders, arms and chest. And we're just releasing all of that tension out through the fingertips. Holding for another 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the knees back up to the ceiling here. We're going to work our way back up to a seated position. So you can grab that knee if you'd like and just rock on up. Let's come into our mermaid or our zigzag sit. So right leg in front, left leg will come down by our side. We're going to start by walking those fingertips back behind. You can drop down onto your forearms here if you'd like to. So walking the hands back, you'd like to drop down onto the forearms, go for it. Looking up towards the ceiling. And we're just going to hold this position for about 30 seconds. Beautiful, keep holding here. 15 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. Okay, so now what we're going to do is bring our hands over our left knee. So we've got our right leg in front, means our hands are going to come over to the left knee. Now this is the more uncomfortable side of the two. We're just going to think about reaching those fingertips down as far as we can, even if it's only just over the knee, that's okay. Alright, now we're going to think a bit about angry cat and happy cat. So we're going to think about dragging the knees, dragging the fingertips back to our knees through angry cat, chin to chest. Change to happy cat, look up to the ceiling, walk or slide the fingertips away. And as we lift up, round that spine, drag the fingertips towards the knee. Happy cat, look up to the ceiling, walk the fingertips away. Round the spine as you drag the fingertips up. Look up to the ceiling, happy cat, walk those hands away. Round, come up. Happy cat, back down. Angry up. Happy, back down. I've got 5. Beautiful, that's it. Happy, back down. 3. 2. And last one. Coming back up, bringing the hands over the right side. This side will feel really nice. Coming all the way down, popping our torso over our thigh. And we think angry cat as we drag the fingertips up towards us. Happy cat as we slide or walk them away. Angry, come up. Happy, back down. Angry up. Happy, back down. See if you can reach those fingertips just a little bit further each time you come down. For 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one. Beautiful. Let's swap those legs around. Left leg in front, right leg down by our side. Walking those fingertips back or dropping down onto your forearms. Just looking up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Let's hold here. We've got 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting back up. All right, hands come over the right knee first. So the more uncomfortable side of the two. See how far you can walk those fingertips away. And then we round the spine as we come up. Happy cat as we go down. Angry cat as we come up. Happy cat as we go down. So we bring our chin to chest as we drag the fingertips towards us. Looking up to the ceiling as we slide them away. And each time, let's see if we can reach those fingertips just a little bit further away from the body. For 5, 4, 3, 2. See if you can get a little bit further. And last one. All right, bringing the hands over the left leg now. Really enjoying this one. Reach those fingertips forward. Let's round the spine as we bring the hands in. Happy cat, look up to the ceiling as we come back down. Angry up. Happy, back down. Beautiful, that's it. Keep going here. Go for 3. 2. And last one. Come all the way up. Beautiful. We're going to walk our hands around to the left, reaching the mat and flip over onto the knees, pushing into child's pose. All right, let's lift into our angry cat, rounding the spine, drop the waistband down, into cobra, look up to the ceiling. Round through angry cat, back into child's pose. So we breathe in through angry cat, out through cobra, in through angry cat, out through child's pose. In through angry cat, out through cobra. In through angry cat, out through child's pose. Just find your own rhythm and pace here. If you feel like you need to sink into one pose for a little bit longer, feel free to do that. Rounding that spine through your angry cat. 2 more, all the way forward and all the way back. We'll all meet back in child's pose today. Sinking back down into your child's pose. Tuck the toes, pike, and we're going to come into our pigeon. Drop the right knee down. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, or you can come from all fours here, sliding one knee forward, the other knee back. Sinking down into your preferred position, and we've got 60 seconds here. If you need a little bit more from the stretch, grab hold of that right foot, pulling it out a little bit further, and then coming back down. With each breath out, just thinking about your body sinking down towards the mat, sinking deeper into that stretch. Keep holding here. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pushing the hands into the mat, lifting up. Can either come back to all fours or come through pike. If you're coming through pike, tuck the back toes, lift the bum up, and then swap sides. Drop the left knee down. Right knee comes down to the mat, untuck the toes, and then straight into your preferred position. And if you need a little bit more from that stretch, grab hold of the left foot, pull it out a little bit further, and then sink back over. With each breath out, we sink deeper down towards the mat. Our body can become quite heavy here. We've got 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands into the mat, tuck the back toes. Pike. We'll all come up into a pike and walk the hands back to the feet. Let's restack the spine nice and slow. Lifting the arms up and overhead, interlace the fingers, push the palms up. Butterfly those arms down, chin to chest. We're coming down for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers, palms up. Butterfly the arms down. Coming back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold down here for a moment, looking back between the knees. Reaching those fingertips down, we're just going to bend and extend the legs. Just continuing looking back between the legs. If you can reach the hands to the floor, do that. If not, just hold them in space and just try and hold them in the same spot. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's restack the spine for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms up and overhead. Interlace the fingers, palms up. Butterfly the arms down, and we are all done and dusted. And give those shoulders a little roll out here if you'd like.